There's another thing I want to mention in this chapter before we move on. It's really cool to me how it seemed like a minor detail, but with the how Hezekiah destroyed the brazen serpent, and it's the same brazen serpent that
I
Moses,
thought the same thing.
Created, and he like the one that he held up and had them when they had to look at to be healed and all this kind of stuff, and it's like it's so cool. It's like, man, why would he do that? But to me, it shows that there is a fine line. We think of idolatry, there are cases where it's a blatant, it's obvious, like if you make a golden calf, or you make this little golden statue of a cow out of gold and you start worshiping it. Yeah, obviously that's idolatry, but like, it's cool that this, the brazen serpent wasn't a bad thing. This was something that the Lord wanted him to do. This was a way for the Lord to bring them to him, to help, to give them something tangible, to point the people toward God. But they, probably very well meaning, had turned this thing into an idol. How we can turn everything into an idol. And it's, it got me thinking, there's even the very good things, like we could turn our church attendance or our, things that are really good, things that are designed to draw us closer to God. We can turn those into idols if we're not careful. If we place that above God himself, or we place too much, they started burning incense to this thing. It's like, no, that's not what this is for. This isn't, so they're taking something that was intended for good, that the Lord used for bringing his people closer to him. And they ended up turning it, went in so hard on this serpent, started burning incense and worshiping it, that it was like, wait a minute, you're going too far. This
thing, that's right.
This was a good thing. The brazen serpent was, the Lord used it for good and blah, blah, blah. But y'all are taking it too far. We're just going to destroy this thing.